An attorney for Trayvon Martin's family says a new report detailing George Zimmerman's alleged injuries is suspicious. Now, Zimmerman says he received the injuries during an altercation with Trayvon Martin. We've got more details from NBC News national investigative correspondent Michael Isikoff, who's in Sanford, Florida.
A source familiar with the medical report tells NBC News it was compiled by George Zimmerman's family physician and shows the extent of Zimmerman's injuries the day after the Trayvon Martin shooting. Police brought Zimmerman in for questioning the night of the shooting, and the next day, the source says, Zimmerman's doctor reported Zimmerman had a broken nose, swollen lips, black eyes, and lacerations on the back of his head. Also in the medical report, the source says, the fact that Zimmerman declined hospitalization that day and his doctor recommended that he see a psychologist after Zimmerman reported he got nauseous thinking about the shooting. Legal experts say the findings in this medical report could play a pivotal role in the defense's case.
The fact that real injuries were apparently suffered is certainly going to help self-defense claim, but it doesn't answer the question of who started what happened to have been a fatal fight that night.
Under questioning from Zimmerman's attorney, Mark O'Mara, at a bond hearing last month, the state's lead investigator admitted he'd never asked for Zimmerman's medical records prior to his being charged with second-degree murder.
Have you ever had your nose fractured or broken?
No.
You know that that was an injury that Mr. Zimmerman sustained, correct?
I know that that is an injury that is reported to sustain. I haven't seen any medical records to indicate that.
Have you asked him for them?
Have I asked him for them? No.
The state does have the medical report, which was included in a large trove of evidence that O'Mara received from prosecutors this week, including witness statements, 911 calls, photos, video, and more, all part of a routine exchange of information between prosecutors and defense attorneys that typically occurs before trials. A summary of that evidence was released to the public on Tuesday, containing a list of possible witnesses, including Trayvon Martin's parents and brother, George Zimmerman's father, and 18 Sanford police officers. In addition, the evidence includes new surveillance video from the night of the shooting, from the 7-Eleven store where Martin reportedly purchased Skittles and iced tea, and from a clubhouse in the complex where Martin was shot by Zimmerman.
That was NBC's Michael Isikoff. An attorney for Trayvon Martin's family says, quote, Trayvon Martin was fighting for his life. We have to put this whole thing into context.